No one is fit to rule who hasn't mastered themselves. You are not worthy of being a king if you can't master yourself. How can you rule a world if you cannot rule yourself? How can you control a mass population? This is the question Marcus Aurelius asks himself every day. So I was reading meditation, and this is what a Roman Empire like Marcus Aurelius suggested thinking. He basically talked about what should be the thought of a man, what should be the thought of a great human being, a purposeful human being. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about that particular section of meditation in which he talked about what should be the thoughts of a man, what should a man think. You need to avoid certain things in your train of thought. Everything random, everything irrelevant, everything self-important and malicious. You need to avoid certain type of thoughts which are random, like what happened in the past, or what other people is thinking of you, or being afraid of judgment, thoughts of what's gonna happen in a show, or anything which you think is random or irrelevant, which doesn't serve a purpose. And Marcus Aurelius emphasized on not thinking of anything self-important. He also believed that self is the problem. Thinking of ourself, our needs, our desires are the problem. If we don't think of ourselves, we think in the right direction. We need to stop thinking about what we need, what can fulfill us, what can satisfy us. And our thoughts should be in purpose of serving this world, our community, our parents, or anything we care about. The main purpose of our thought should be serving those things, and we should certainly avoid thinking about ourselves. You need to get so picky with your thoughts. Whenever someone asks you what are you thinking, you should be able to answer truthfully. You should be answer immediately. Your answer should immediately tell that these thoughts are from an unselfish person. These thoughts are from a person who is unconcerned with pleasure, who has sensual indulgence. Your answer or your thought shouldn't consist any envy, any slandering, any criticizing. These thoughts should confirm that you are an unselfish person, and your thoughts, your whole being, your whole existence should serve a purpose, should serve someone. Marcus Aurelius believed that everything has a purpose. These trees, this sky, this air, this sun, everything has a purpose. Similarly, human being also has purpose, and every thought of us, every action of us should serve that purpose. And a high value person like Roman kings, or in general, to be a great person, to be a high value person, you have to be a servant of God. You have to be untouched of arrogance. You have to keep distance with being mean. You have to open to pain. You should be the one who is in the front line when pain is coming. People should be dependent on you. He should be strong. He should be disciplined. A person who hasn't mastered themselves isn't worthy of being a king. If you are not able to control yourself, how can you control a mass population? This is the question Marcus Aurelius asked himself every day. He exercised daily. He did everything to become disciplined. And to answer a thought of you that, are you worthy of being a king? And if you want to think and act like a king, you should be open to pain. You should not be arrogant. Your every action should wholeheartedly for the community, for your kingdom, for your people, for your family. You should be unselfish. You should do all the things which is possible for your community. Marcus Aurelius believed that all the people in this earth is his family, is part of this big cosmos, is part of his big family. So we should also consider this. We should also treat every person like they are our family. So we can stop being mean to them, so we can stop being selfish, so we can treat them with respect and dignity. You should be the one people look up to. You should be role model of your kids. You should be role model of your past self. And to become a king, first become king of yourself. Become smart. Do all the things you think are necessary for this world. For necessary to serve a purpose. All the Roman kings believed in a purpose. They gave meaning to this life. They come up with a theory that all the human beings serve a purpose. Find your purpose and do that. Be untouched by arrogance, be untouched by selfishness. Be so aware of your thoughts that if any person in any particular moment of the day asks you, what are you thinking? You should be able to answer it truthfully. You should answer it proudly. Every moment in your day, ask yourself, is this necessary? Is this essential? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this what is mine to do? Ask this question every second of the day. This will nurture you. This will shape you to become a king. To become a king of yourself. To master yourself. And most important thing is self-control. If you're control of yourself, if you're control of your thoughts, what you are eating, what you're saying, what you're hearing, what you're consuming, then you're a king. If you are in control of these things, you're gonna achieve so much more in this life. You're gonna serve a greater purpose. In your thinking, in your action, your thoughts, your words, your action should display your virtues. What are your principles? Every thought of yours, every actions of yours should display your principle. What are your principles? Do you want to be kind? Do you want to be disciplined? Every word of yours should display that. Find out your virtues. What are your virtues? Are you kind? Are you intelligent? Are you smart? Are you disciplined? Every thought should resonate with your virtues. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to learn something new every week. Be kind to people, be kind to animals, and be kind to yourself.